Court, Chairperson, Town of Rotterdam Ethics Board. I'll change the subject on you in case you're getting bored, okay? With regards to Resolution 141.1, authorize the supervisor to ratify an agreement previously entered into with Linda Leary, Esquire, of Swimming Winds, New York, to act as attorney for the Town of Rotterdam Ethics Board for the 2010 at a rate of $175 an hour, not to exceed $4,000. As you're aware, and as I'm aware, to the best of my knowledge, this agreement was not ratified because this appointment at the time was deemed against the Code of Ethics by the Town of Rotterdam Ethics Board. This committee has met on several occasions with regard to this matter. I've had several communications with the Assistant Attorney, Mr. Michael Godlewski. It was agreed upon that an RFQ would go out to solicit resumes for this position. On or around March 3rd, I received an email from him stating, "Dear Mr. Pasquarello, attached, please find a copy of a draft request for qualifications for the positions of Ethics Board Counsel, as well as a prospective list of law firms and lawyers that the request will be mailed to. Per your request, during our conversation of March 2nd, firms and lawyers were selected based upon reputation in the community, municipal/ethics experience, and geographical ties to the Town of Rotterdam." Let me repeat that. Reputation within the community, within the Town of Rotterdam, municipal ethics experience, and geographical ties to the town. Please review the RFQ as well as the proposed list of firms and lawyers for any corrections or suggestions you may have. If you need any further assistance, please feel free to contact me. Signed, Mr. Michael Godlewski. This RFQ went out on or around March 3rd. The town received approximately 7 resumes in reference to this RFQ. The Town of Board Ethics Committee met on March 31st, and we forwarded a letter after reviewing and spending an extensive amount of time reviewing these 7 resumes. We sent our letter to Mr. Francis Delgado, Supervisor, regarding this RFQ. And the committee, after reviewing all potential candidates for the open position of legal counsel to the Ethics Committee, again, 7 resumes were obtained, and following extensive discussion, completely in a non-political fashion, as some of you are aware, that this committee is made up of individuals who are across all political parties, and that was completely removed from the discussion. The members agreed to recommend the following listed in order of preference. Mr. Peter Coffey, John W. Bailey, and a John Phelan and Robin Bartlett Phelan of Phelan and Phelan Law Firm. The candidates who were selected were chosen based on past ethics-related experience as referenced in their respective resumes. The committee did not feel that bringing committees in for a formal interview would provide any further insight other than that, which is already explained in their resumes. It was also decided that in fairness to all the candidates who submitted a resume, who took the time to forward their resumes, we submitted them to this board. There were 7 resumes submitted to this board. We gave you 3 names that we felt were qualified for this position based on the letter that went out March 3rd. 2 copies of these resumes were forwarded to the board. I'm assuming everybody got one and had the chance to review them. We highly encourage the boards to select from one of the top 3 candidates selected and welcome further discussion if necessary. And we thanked Michael Godlewski for his assistance with this matter. With all due respect to Ms. Linda Leary, I do not know her. She may be here tonight, I don't know. I'm sure she's a very capable attorney, but nowhere on her resume does she mention anything of ethics or municipal law experience. She's a real estate attorney. Also happens to work in the law office of Mr. Andrew Brick. I'm a little concerned as to a committee such as the Ethics Committee, which is tasked with overseeing the daily functions of our public servants to making sure that they're above board, why there's been a complete disregard for our recommendations.
Thank you. Mr. Pasquarello, Do you have the resumes with you?
I do. I have all 7 resumes here.
I have not received any of them. Do you have extra copies?
Yes, I do. This certainly lacks of the transparency and integrity that this board was voted in for.
Is there anybody else with speak? Resolution 136.10, adopt and offer